Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Come and join us. Listen, from Sunday's video, I really appreciate all of you that actually took the time to hit the like, subscribe, and that notification bell, and all. So more of you guys that are watching me gets all the notifications. Thank you guys. Welcome. Listen, this is Stock Up with Larry Jones, where we talk about money making ideas. I need you to watch this one to the end because I really want to point out where this market is heading, what's going on, and what I believe is going to happen with AI, right? Let's just briefly go over what happened today. But this is the one I want to talk about today, and this is ticker symbol MU, okay? Micron Technology, up 21%. As a matter of fact, let's just go here. We could see that Micron is up 21% today, outpacing all of the others in this industry, okay? Chips, okay? Technology, AI, chips, all bundled. I'm just bundling them all in together. We could see SanDisk had a run up of 10%, and we could see SOXL, I know a lot of you guys are into that, is up 17%, but Micron is up 21%. See that? So it's topping them all today. Now, here's what I want to point out about Micron. You will be astonished at some of these predictions from the analysts. UBS issued an ultra bullish price target of $1,625 for Micron Technology. You guys see that? $1,625. That's a 2x from where it is right now at that high price. It is insane. It became a $1 trillion market cap. Today, Micron market cap reached $1 trillion. And here's where a lot of people are going to mess up and think it's going to happen overnight and or it's going to be a straight line. Now, I am not buying a dime worth of Micron on a day where it runs up 21%. And yes, it could do another 21% tomorrow. I don't know. All I know is I'm not chasing. Like ticker symbol INFQ, the one I keep saying that I'm not talking about, it literally came down 9% today and then ran back up 9% today. We are already in quantum computing. So I'm going to ask you, did you buy a little when it was down 9%? It's okay. I didn't. I expect quantum to cool off more, and I already have quantum computing, and I don't want to be overweight quantum computing. That's a big mistake that a lot of people make. Now, if you've been following me and you have IONQ, you have Rigetti, and you got QBTS, you already have those. You're already in quantum computing, right? And so what will happen is 10 more quantum computing stock can come, and then you chase those, and then you don't realize that now 75% of your portfolio is just in quantum computing. So you don't want to be overweight quantum computing. Follow? You want to have a well-balanced portfolio, right? So that's one of the things that I want to talk to you about. Now, I am going to play something, and it's going to sound like doomsday, and we're going to talk about it afterwards.
Consider this our economy. You have 50% of white collars are going to vanish over the next 5 years. Gone. Which means that those people are going to have to liquidate their stocks to pay for their homes, which will eventually run out, and mortgages will go unpaid, forcing them to sell their homes. And what are the jobs being lost? They're white-collar, high-end jobs that in the eyes of the bank, they were like, hey, this is a guaranteed guy to pay his mortgage. We call them AAA. And guess what? They're gone. Those AAAs are supposed to be secure investments for pensions and fixed income and low-risk solid returns. And every time you take out one of these blocks, it becomes a liability and adding to the top of the tower. So what does government do? What did they do last time? They printed money. Quantitative easing. Just like after 2008, the government bailed out the banks. They pushed trillions of dollars into the economy to hedge off a total and complete collapse, like something like the Great Depression or something like that. But when government prints money, it causes inflation. And they take on a little bit of debt. I just told you there's $14 trillion of mortgages out there. If the high credit score people that the banks base their security on to make good on those mortgages, if the AAAs stop making payments because they were replaced by AI, the housing market now is 3 times the size it was in 2008, with double the debt. The government would have to print so much money that just the payments on the debt would consume 100%.
So guys, I most certainly don't follow Newsmax at all, but that just came across my radar. But you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm going to tell you this. I could play video after video after video after video of these CEOs of these companies, these CEOs that are literally looking you in the face and lying to you and telling you that they're not going to be taking or replacing your jobs with AI. Meanwhile, they are posting that they're cutting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 employees. And they're literally stating that it's being replaced. It's been replaced by AI. That AI is doing the job. One AI model is doing the job of 25, 50 people, 100 people. So while they're telling you it's not going to replace jobs, it's replacing jobs. So I didn't put the sad music behind that, but it is a sad situation, and I may not agree with the entire thing, but AI is going to cost jobs. So what do? You better be investing in AI, all right? I know he said you got to sell your stocks. Listen, you better be investing in AI, and that doesn't mean buy it at the top. It just means that you need to be buying what's going to be replacing some of your jobs that are listening to me now, and God help our children, okay? But I want to play something else that I want you. We always look on the bright side. We don't live in fear, right? So listen to this.
I want to know that at least there is a clever idea that the market has never done before. So that last part is probably second, last. I said it last because also I think it's the least important. You might have to reinvent yourself over time. And if you want to reinvent yourself, you need to have great people. That's why great people are so important.
So, good people, you may have to reinvent yourself. I'm reinventing myself. And I'm going to tell you that I played that first video to actually shake you, to show you that though we're in a revolution, some will get left behind in the revolution. Guys, look at this. We had another attack. The war is not getting better. It's getting worse. And then what's happening? The NASDAQ is up another 300 points. Look at that. That is insane. Look at over the last month, 1,700 points. Year to date, look at that, 3,400 points. And this is, we're in May. Look at what's going on, right? So I will tell you this, and I just got off the phone with Stocks with Josh, and we are like, he said, Larry, can you explain this market? I says, nope, nobody can. And I'm looking you in the eye and telling you the truth. I can't. I got more money in my account than I ever have. But I'm a little nervous because this market just keeps going up. Bad news, the war is not over. This market keeps going up. And yes, there's a lot of good news. And it's because earnings are smashing it. I get it. And AI is going like crazy. The AI spin almost $800 billion. The AI spin is already in play. So do you ignore it? No. What I'm saying to you is you don't live in fear. The last video I showed you of Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia, had you bought that stock when that was 12 years ago, had you put $1,000 into Nvidia, you would have well over $400,000. What I'm telling you is there's going to be more opportunities like that. Of course, that stock, when that video was made, was literally the high for that year, 2009. The high for Nvidia was 47 cents. So when I find stock like I did, quantum computing at 92 cents, sometimes you just have to hold long. Now because stuff are running up too quick, I sell at the top, it comes back down, and I look for re-entry. I don't have one size fit all, but all I'm saying, in this environment, if you're sitting back and doing nothing, then I feel sorry for you. What I am going to be looking to do is I'm going to be looking to build my own AI ETF. My expense ratio will be 0 because I'm going to self-manage it. I charge each and every one of you to start doing something similar and going in and reconstructing things. This is a revolution that we are in. Like when the greatest generation was building America, that type of revelation. That's what this is, right? And right now, not revelation, you guys know the word revolution. And so now is the time to be strategizing and not living in fear, like the first video with the sad music, okay? And be excited for the future. But if you have a job that could be done by AI, I was looking at, you go, yeah, but the building trades, yesterday, I showed you guys a year ago, there's an entire community in Texas that is built by 3D printers, and 3 men built the entire house. So it's taken 3 men days to build an entire house. Something that would have took 30 men has taken 3 men building out an entire house in days. There is no industry out there that's safe from AI. So what do? Doing nothing is not the answer. You continue to watch and look. So if you believe like I believe that this market is overinflated, is being propped up, then you leave me a comment of what you're going to do. Are you going to set a stop loss? Are you setting stop loss, trailing stop losses? Are you taking some profits off to the top of the ones that you're green in? You let me know what you're going to do. I'm going to continue to look for the next Nvidia, but I'm also going to continue to invest heavy into ETFs. Okay? All right, guys, that's it for today. I just wanted to have this conversation. The next time you see a CEO telling you that these AI companies are not going to take your jobs, they are looking you in the eye and lying to you. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you check out the links below. I have Money Moves. That's the only place where my trading, my traffic trader indicator is available. And we printed some money this morning. But then I also have a free community. The app is not there. The indicator is not there. Okay? I have a free community where I'm sharing information with you. If you're not in the paid community, which is the top link, at least come and join us in the free community, and I will be sharing more nuggets there in the free community. That's Money Moves. Check out the 2 links below. We'll see you tomorrow in Studio A. Live, love, laugh, and learn.